So the last time we guys played, you guys went into the deeper levels of the Sahuagin fortress, where you had to fully submerge into the cold waters and try to remain undetected as you scouted out the fortress. And you guys did a very good job of that, really. Most of the time, keeping undetected. You managed to find a great temple where you, after some clever illusion work from Kelnozz,
Hell yeah.
you were able to look in and see this massive two-headed shark swimming around, being fed by 3 priestesses. And you managed to scout out the rest of, a little bit more of the second level, before deciding fairly wisely that you were running low on vitality and health and vigor. Had 2 unconscious Sahuagin at your feet, bound with ropes, and decided to drag them out of the fortress and take them back to your ship. So unless I've forgotten anything.
I think that's the most compliments you've given us in one.
Oh, yes.
We didn't gather that much intelligence.
But we brought hostages that perhaps have intelligence that we can't talk to.
True.
So
we might have to torture them vigorously. Right? No, we don't do that. That's what Kelnozz would do.
Yeah, we still can't talk to them.
Yeah, but if you torture them enough.
Right. Forgot about that.
So we'll pick up where you guys have made it back to the ship. And the Sahuagin are with you, bound again in just normal ropes. And they seem unconscious for the time being.
Don't forget, we bound them using like critical tying rolls.
Oh yeah.
They're like super bound.
Make a nature check, Eikooc.
Ah, crap.
Well,
I don't even have my character sheet open, so...
I don't even have the fucking editor open, jeez. What am I doing? I'm just listening to your regaling. This sounds amazing. Who are these heroes?
Silver hair blows in the wind.
Don't stop.
So yeah, I'll just share this insight with you. Why I keep stressing it's a normal rope is you don't know much about Sahuagin, but you do know that they have razor sharp hands, like claws. So,
well, we could cut their hands off prematurely.
All right.
I'll do it.
So let's bind these prisoners in irons and put them in a crate below deck. Because I don't think we have a brig. So,
what does the crew think of these Goglin?
the crew are gawking and looking. They don't seem too horrified. They have seen creatures like this on their adventures throughout the seas in the Taden Bay. And as the captain gives it orders, you see a few of them pull out lengths of chains and some padlocks and start kind of doing a makeshift locking, binding thing. To my knowledge, you guys don't have any actual manacles, so they lock them up with chains and padlocks and start pulling them down into the cargo.
all right, and put them in crates and padlock the crates with irons.
Wait, don't
They're
we
not
have
going
an
anywhere.
actual? Isn't there an actual dungeon on this ship
The brig.
where we found that elf at one time?
Oh, it was down here. There was like a secret room that had arms.
But it was also, I think it had a cell.
I thought it was like just like a secret room. I don't remember.
No.
I'd like everyone except for Eikooc to make nature checks as well, please.
Nature check coming up.
Nature it is.
Ooh. very unfamiliar.
Oof.
We're in unfamiliar territory, gentlemen.
We've only spent weeks on this ship.
Okay. Alright, so the crew member takes these guys down to find a crate to put them in.
Can we put that crate in a bigger crate? So it's kind of like the Russian dolls.
I want that crate. I want those. I want that crate guarded 24 hours.
Yes.
Should some of us go down and make sure that they successfully get those Sahuagin in the crates?
Yeah.
Let's help.
I'll supervise.
We are not losing these Sahuagin. Not through any little idiosyncrasy that Bob can come up with. We
I will
are
guard
bringing
them.
these damn things back to Saltmarsh so that they can be interrogated properly.
Okay. Oh boy, it's funny. Alright, so I see Kelnozz, and are you gonna join the Eikooc in supervising?
No, I'm gonna stay on the deck of the ship
Okay.
because that is the place for the captain.
Okay, so you see them find a pretty large crate. One of the crew turns over to Kelnozz and says, "Do you want one crate or two?"
2 separate crates.
I was asking the first mate.
Oh,
Wow.
well, he wasn't decisive enough. He's just making a suggestion.
Oh, Brynn, I think that's a great idea. 2 crates, please. Maybe someday you'll be first mate, Brynn.
One can only dream.
So the three of you, please make perception checks.
Oh Jesus!
Don't stop believing, Brynn.
Oh, God. Oh,
Oh my God! I should have gone down there.
Brynn, you notice that these Sahuagin, their skin looks very dry as they're put into these crates.
very dry. Oh, we gotta
We gotta keep them
guys wet.
hydrated.
They're like Free Willy. We'll need a crew member.
A crew member pops his head out and says, "Did someone say my name?"
Yes, wait. We need your help. You're familiar with this territory.
Oh.
Remember when you were freed?
Well, they don't call me Free Willy for no reason.
we need you to.
You look down and his penis is out.
Oh, there he is.
Eddie's.
Free Willy.
I didn't hear your order afterwards. Sorry, Ryan.
Well, maybe the first mate should make the order, being as you need to get his attention at all.
Doesn't have to get personal, Brynn. I need you to scoop water out from the ocean and pour it on these guys every half hour to keep them moist. Can you do that, Free Willy?
You could probably get it from the bilges down below.
Do we have bilges?
Yeah, there's another level. The bilges.
Where's... Oh shit! Is there water in there?
That's what's usually in a bulge. Oh, I just tried to hit Control A to ping the spot. Too much company.
Worth a shot. Free Willy, do we have water down on the bill?
Is there usually water in a bilge? In a
I don't know.
In a well-maintained bilge?
I'm looking
Could
this
be a
up.
little bit.
I had to
Oh
admit,
yeah, there's a fish well.
you've caught me in a moment of not knowing about
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah, there's bilge wells.
Some, yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
if there
Yeah.
is, fine. Then fine enough. We'll go off Ryan's semen expertise here.
Expert in semen.
And Willie says he can do that and starts starts taking a bucket and dumping water into the crates.
Yeah, okay. Are they looking any happier?
They're still unconscious, and their skin does seem to look a little bit better as they get
Okay,
water
well-
sloshed on them.
We'll keep them moist.
Keep them moist, but keep them contained. Oh, I'm not there. Damn it.
Keep them moist, but keep them contained, lads. That's what the captain would say.
You could probably realistically look down the cargo hold and see them.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm monitoring from above.
Says,
Yes.
I can't nail it shut and pour water in.
We need to drill a couple holes in so that water can pour in. Surely you must have a hand drill somewhere. This is a proper ship with a bilge and everything.
Perhaps we can put
And
a
it's
few.
full of water, which is quite normal.
Oh my god.
Might be want to talk to Salty Eye Jackwater for a drill.
Very well.
Maybe you'd take.
We'll-
Well, I could get him for you if you'd like to take over the Palin duties.
No, that's far below my level of expertise. I'll go speak with Salty Eye. Hey, Salty Eye.
Kelnozz, you look pale.
Yes. I always look pale. Do you have a drill that we could use to drill some holes into a crate?
He looks at you with a strange look on his face and says, this isn't for anything weird, is it? And then he gives you the
No.
drill and says, I shouldn't have asked.
Thank you very much for your discretion, Salty Eye. And I creepily walk out the door, staring at him, maintaining eye contact until pass through the doorway.
Oh, this is already my favorite session.
All right, let's put the lid on this bad boy. Nail it down. I assume we have nails as well.
Oh, we
Can I
have
look-
nails for sure.
There must be some. I don't want to go ask Salty Eye. That was weird.
The crew member does have some nails.
Very well. Let us nail this crate shut. Furiously.
Alright, well, after a few moments, you guys can nail the crate shut without too much effort.
Both of them, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Not
Now-
gonna catch us in any loops.
Yeah. Making sure all the bases are covered. So now I'll very carefully begin to what I imagine is some sort of like hand crank drill and
It's a manual drill, yeah.
yeah, like put a couple holes into the top of this crate.
Alright. You managed to
And
do
then
so.
I'll-
Going,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and he's being very careful, Bob, not to go into their skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You said the top of the crate.
I assume their bodies are like passed out at the bottom of the crate, so the drill can go through without murdering them.
You do assume that, yep.
Okay.
You'll have to do a perception check when you're done peeping your eye through the hole.
Okay, I'll perceive to make sure that they're still okay.
Oh my god.
They are fine.
Okay.
You managed to do
And
this and with no issue. You can drill the holes in.
amazing. And let's get hey, Free Willy. Bring a bucket up here, won't you?
He comes with a bucket. Bucket of water?
Pour it on in there.
Alright, he starts sloshing the bucket into the hole.
And is water like leaking out, or is it mostly contained?
Mm, the hole that you made is probably only like an inch or an inch and a half wide, so the water takes a long time as he pours it somewhat carefully.
Hmm.
Take a while at this rate.
Well, it's okay, Free Willy. These prisoners contain valuable information. We must keep them alive and protected at all costs.
Aye, aye,
Captain
sir.
says we'll be rewarded handsomely when they return safe to port.
He nods and continues pouring the water in.
Hell yeah. Well, gentlemen, nothing could possibly go wrong. I will stay down here on just to make sure. No funny business.
Okay.
What do you say, Brynn? If you were trying to rescue the creatures, how would you best approach it?
Approach the crate?
Yes.
Certainly not with my penis out like Free Willy had.
Well, it's a bold strategy.
Gotta watch out for those holes.
He says, I
In
was
the
born
crate,
free and I'll die free.
I'm reasonably content that their creatures are locked up safely. Perhaps we could add a few chains around the outside just to really make it a Houdini trick.
Very well. I'm going to scour the hold for other chains and things that can generally make it even more annoying to free these guys.
Alright.
So chains, some like what else? Probably chains are the best bet.
You managed to find some chains and a couple padlocks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna chain both of the crates together and then chain it to this large. This is like the center mast, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna chain all that shit together. So both crates to each other, and then both center mass using just ridiculous amounts of chain and padlocks. It's really getting comically chained up at this point.
Make a. I need to take a look at the skills to think about this for a second.
Athletics?
I'm gonna say make a intelligence check for this.
Not my forte. Oof.
All right. Well, you managed to chain all these chains together around the two crates and the mast. And you're not sure exactly how well you've done it, but it's done.
Can I ask Brynn to do an ocular assessment?
Ocular pat down.
Ocular pat down?
I review the restraints, noting they're comically bound.
Make a perception check.
Oh,
Gotta
Wow.
get it real sometime.
Stepped away for a second. 23. Um, the chains are perfunctorily wrapped together. It looks like there's not a lot of redundant strength to it, so it could possibly shift and lose its. If the crates were to shift, it might fall out of the whole thing to get all together, or if the crates were, or if the chains were tested, it could possibly break.
Ah. Well, we should
Very
certainly
poorly done, you'd say.
tie up some of these loose ends here, Kelnozz. I've never seen such sloppy seamanship from a first mate in my life.
Perhaps you could help me, Brynn.
And I guess I will strap these down much more securely.
Let's tighten it up.
All right, make an intelligence save. Or not save, an intelligence check.
Ooh. Can't be like dexterity or something? Like.
Nope.
Ooh.
You make some changes, and the overall effect is a much more sturdy configuration.
Well done, Brynn.
There you are. That's how you tie a knot.
Although, Kelnozz, you look at it and you're like, what is this guy doing?
Well, you've ruined it all, but it's good enough.
All right. Free Willy continues to pour some water into the crates.
Keep up the good work, son.
All right. So the time right now is probably middle of the night. You guys went in the late afternoon to the fortress, I believe, and took a couple short rests while you were in there amongst your exploring. So
I say, Haft, let's set sail for. We're going back to Saltmarsh, right? I believe we're going back to Saltmarsh. Let me just check. Yes, Saltmarsh. Set sail for Saltmarsh.
aye,
Post
Captain.
taste.
I see you brought 2 guests aboard.
Indeed, they are prisoners and need to be treated. We need to keep them alive and safe for interrogation by the council in Saltmarsh. It is of the utmost importance.
Aye, aye, sir. It'll probably be daybreak by the time we get there.
Very good. We will make sure that there's no unforeseen events between now and then.
Okay. He goes off and starts making the corrections to the course. What does everyone else do?
I'm keeping
I'll
watch.
take a rest for part of it, and then keep watch for another part.
Yeah, I'm gonna say down through the grill here. We need one person keeping watch on the prisoners and another keeping watch on the seas. And then we'll rest in shifts.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Kelnozz
I'll
and Tharhun, as you guys are down there, you notice more and more of the crew are down, heading towards the hold. And most of them have their mugs in their hands. They say, First Mate Kelnozz! For another lively night?
Not tonight, lads.
The more for us.
Well... Perhaps I could join you for one drink. Tharhun, you can keep watch.
Indeed, I will not be derelict in my duty. These are dangerous creatures. We can't let them threaten the lives of the crew.
What about the morale of the crew, Tharhun?
I think they can take care of their own morale.
I'll just join them for one drink.
Tharhun rolls his eyes.
Kelnozz joins the crew.
One of the crew shouts out down the hold, says, Kelnozz is drinking with the crew! And more crew members start pouring in. A crew member
All right.
pops his head into Brynn's house and said, Tharhun said that Kelnozz could drink more than you.
We all know that's a bunch of poppycock. But tonight I must lick my wounds. I am extremely hurt.
Kelnozz, you're like dead.
I have 8 hit points. My face is all bloody. I'm bruised.
You're literally gonna drink yourself to death.
Just one drink with the lads.
What happened in there, Kelnozz?
Oh, you'll never believe it. I pull out my lute and I sing them a song of our daring infiltration and escape. Where's my thing?
Alright, so Kelnozz is gonna spend a portion of the night carousing and singing songs to the crew. You hear a pretty decently played melody.
Can I do a performance instead?
Oh yes, I assume that was a performance.
That was just a loot check. Or a tool check, I guess.
Is the loot roll the exact same, like +4, +3?
No, the perception or the performance rolls way better.
There you
+7.
go. It's very slightly better melody than what you originally thought.
Hell yeah. So I really talk up the heroism of Kelnozz during this daring raid.
Very nice. So, is anyone keeping watch, or who's taking long rests?
I'm definitely gonna keep watch at least for one shift.
And you're keeping watch on the barrel?
Yeah.
Alright, I will keep watch up top to start the night. And then when I'm relieved, I will take my long rest.
Don't forget that there are crew that will keep watch as well. So it's just if you want to do extra, be extra cautious.
Yes.
Man, Bob, I think you're going to try and screw us, so I'm going to be
I think I've gone out of my way to make things, give you chances.
Well, we're not taking any chances.
Yeah, we got a bad track record with hostages and
Prisoners.
prisoners. This time will be
This
different.
is the time.
Okay,
This is the
so
time we actually deliver.
Hundreds of people have died under our watch, like over the years. We have a pretty poor track record.
If we actually deliver prisoners, there'll be a real celebration.
okay, so between the three of you, you guys are keeping a watch. That's what I understand, right? That's what the decision was?
Yeah.
So I'm watching at the top. Tharhun's watching at the bottom.
I'm
Brynn's
keeping an eye on the
sleeping.
crew to make sure it's okay, that there's no like funny business.
Kelnozz is drinking himself to death.
Alright, so in that case, everyone can do their perception rolls.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Alright, so Tharhun, despite the fact that you got a 1 here, you do notice after about an hour or two, the boxes start shaking and rattling. But they don't seem to shake or rattle strongly enough to move or threaten to break open. You can now tell that the Sahuagin are definitely alive and awake. The rest of you notice nothing unusual in the dark night, and you manage to find time to get a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
And you wake up in the late morning, having done your 8 hours a little late. And Half tells you that you'll arrive in Saltmarsh within an hour.
Very good. I feel far better than I did when I came back.
Okay, so what are you guys planning to do?
I continue to guard the prisoners until we arrive at Saltmarsh.
Okay.
Did I assume the party wrapped up with the crew? Everyone went to bed?
To lesser or greater degree, yep. The crew works in shifts, so some would have went off to sleep, and some might have come off from their shift. So I did assume that Kelnozz at one point went to bed.
I would have checked on Tharhun first.
And Kelnozz
Well,
Tharhun had a pretty uneventful night.
Very well. I do need to rest.
Alright, yeah, I think we just maintain our posts, keep an eye on the prisoners, and keep an eye on the seas as we approach Saltmarsh.
Okay, so when you guys arrive in Saltmarsh, again noticing that there's a large kelp bed with mermaids and mermen who are swimming in the area. There's a large contingent of Lakatha forces that are in the bay as well. And as your ship pulls into the dock, Martek, the wharf master, walks up. He's wearing his usual large blue hat. He says, "Welcome back. Permission to come aboard?"
Mission granted.
He walks on and says, "They'll be expecting your mission report."
Are they in the council chambers currently, or?
No, I'm sure we'll have to call to have them brought to the council chambers.
Alright, we have prisoners to hand over to the council. How would you like to manage that? Prisoner transfer.
What sort of prisoners?
Sahuagin. From their base of operation.
Well, bring them forth, and I'll call a contingent of guards. He walks off to call out, get some guards.
I just yelled down the Tharhun, "Bring the barrels."
Not the crates?
The crates.
They're pretty heavy. Is there a cargo crane on the dock that we could lift them out?
You're making this more complicated, Tharhun. You're very strong.
Well, there's a full-size Zerhothan and like a bunch of water in a wooden crate in there. Perhaps Brynn or Kelnozz, two of us could possibly carry it out.
Put your backs into it, lads.
Actually, could you actually get a crate up the stairs like that? I feel like
Yeah, we probably had to lower it through
Loading
we'll
docks.
open the hold and we'll unload it like it's a
Well,
crate of goods.
we carried them down and put them in the crates that were already down here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So they
See,
weren't.
They must have ways of unloading crates of goods that they do all
Ryan.
the time.
You must have your seamanship knowledge of this. What do we call this thing? Come on.
Call what thing?
Yeah, the hold or like this, the operation of unloading this cargo thing. Here,
Oh.
you gotta have some keen insights.
Unload the cargo using the cargo crane that we previously had installed.
Make it
Loading
so.
Cargo.
As you guys stand around talking about how best to handle this, the crates seem to start shaking again with renewed vigor.
I cast sleep.
All right,
Nice.
roll your dice.
All right. I will roll my dice. $22 plus 25.
Oof.
Let's see here. One of the boxes becomes still,
Yep,
and the other
can't get them all.
keeps shaking.
Oh, I made it half as hard, half as easy.
Well, let's take out the easy one.
Could we use the dock's gantry crane to?
Nice, Ryan. I knew you had it in you.
Amazing.
There's fun words for everything with ships. There's no standard words, only
Cool
creative words. Yeah. Get that gantry crane in here.
Well, after a few minutes, Martek comes back and he's got 4 guards with him. He says, "All right, where are they?"
They're down below. We've locked them in crates to ensure their safe delivery.
Lock them in crates. What are you, some kind of monster?
Nope, just super careful. I've got just a Sahuagin with razor sharp teeth and hands. Who knows what else, other tricks they have up their sleeves.
The men share a look, and Martek says, "Halgud," and walks down the stairs. And when they're down there, the 4 guards take a look at the crates and say, "How much do these crates weigh? Why don't you just knock them over and take them out of the crates?"
We didn't want to take any chances.
Perhaps now with the guards here, it would be relatively safe, but one of them is full of vigor and attempting to break free. These are dangerous creatures. Be on your guard.
"Well, see how he likes the taste of my short sword." And he gets his sword out and stabs it down into the hole a couple times.
That's incredibly mean.
Easy there. We want them in
Not
one piece.
meaner than locking him in a crate.
The crate was more for their protection, so that they weren't assassinated during the long voyage back.
Undo these chains.
Kelnozz, undo them just like I showed you.
Well, if Brynn hadn't made them so tight, they'd be... But I'll try. So I'll start unchaining. Do I do any kind of check or?
Nope. If you just unlock it, right? You unlock the padlocks and the chains fall.
Unlock all the padlocks. Roll up the chains again.
Martek seems to be deep in thought here, and he comes up to Captain Eikooc and says, "Now listen here. What was your name again? Eikooc. Who am I to bring these to?
We need to take them to wherever you would take prisoners that need to be presented to the council. These prisoners are to be interrogated by, I expect it would be none other than the one and only gentleman who we all know and some of us love, the incredible Eleander Fireborn.
That's the one.
Jesus Christ, took me a while to find that name.
But we should find some people who know how to speak Sahuagin, so that they can be interrogated properly.
Or can magically speak to them somehow.
Yes.
Tried, but failed, unfortunately. Council will have ways to manage that. I don't think we need to concern ourselves with how, just getting the information to them.
Well, I'm gonna go send for a few more guards to carry these crates out of here." And he walks down the dock. And after a few minutes, another 4 guards come and walk up onto the ship, and they, with 4 man to a crate, they pick up the crates and start struggling with it down the out of the ship, down the gangway, and down the dock.
Very good. We did it!
Nothing went wrong.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. Well, I guess we should report to the council and let them know of what we found. Yes, no?
Seems
Yeah.
reasonable.
All right, who are you guys going to? Or is
Question.
it's getting closer to midday? You're back in Saltmarsh. There's
Can we go to the council chamber and ask somebody there to call a council meeting before we have arrived?
You can go to the council hall and see what's up.
All right, I think that's where we should report to the council hall first. Party later.
Indeed.
Okay, well, you guys can head into the city of, or the town of Saltmarsh, and when you get to the town hall, the council members don't seem to be there right at this moment, but there are guards and pages around that you can send to alert them that you're seeking audience.
Indeed, we do.
Who would you like them to send to go to?
Like to gather the council. All the council.
The guard says, "Begging your pardon, sir, but I don't have the authority to gather them so much as tell them that a message."
All right. Well, let's start with our good friend Iliander. start with someone, and we'll go from there. But he can then assemble the council.
Perhaps you could reach the leader of the council, named Ida Oiland. Is that right?
Yes is pretty close, I think. Yep. So he says,
Ah.
yes, I can go to Ida, or I can go to Eleander.
Well, Ida's the leader of the council, so she'd have the authority to gather them all together.
Good job, Kelnozz. I knew I made you my first mate for a good reason.
I aim to impress, Captain. Unlike that Brynn character.
Okay. The page runs off. And what are you guys doing from here?
Perhaps we could hit the tavern to take the edge off.
That's for tonight, Kelnozz. Let's, if we need to do any business, perhaps now's the time.
I'm sobering up rapidly, Captain.
Tonight we will spoil the crew. But for the moment, let's do any business that we have to do.
Oh, yeah. Before we go too long. From last night, score off 2 drink rations and 1 food ration from the ship supplies.
Am I keeping track of that?
I think you are.
Well, I have nothing written down.
Somebody is.
Do you happen to know, Bob? How many?
Not really, to be honest.
I
Although I
remember.
could arbitrarily decide at one time that it's 0.
I remember spending like 1,000 gold on supplies.
Oh yeah, we dropped a bundle on supplies. Yeah, I thought you had that written down. You know, we could always go back through the tape. Play back the tape.
That's true.
Not at the moment, but yeah.
3 weeks ago. Right now, everything.
Yeah, I don't have it written
Ooh,
down.
I wrote down. We got 13 days of ale and 12 days of food. Okay. 13 days and 12 days of food is what we got before setting sail.
And then how many days? Nope. Go ahead.
We can sell some of these or trade some of these items we found for more supplies.
Yeah, I was going to say you guys got quite a few treasures worth money.
Here's
All right.
a leather harness and gold bracelets. Here's just a sack of money. 50 platinum, or 45 platinum if I remember correctly. Shark mask heads. And gongs.
Gongs.
Have you
Very
ever
good.
been to the gong show? We're living it.
Gong show. Very good. Yeah. If anybody wants to do their, well, not that. Very good. If anybody wants to do their business, now's the time. He says as the cap.
All I have was the silver hand mirror, 40 gold.
Yeah, mad things worth gold.
So I'll sell that shit. Plus, I picked up 15 gold, so everyone gets 10. No, more
Sweet.
than that. 12. Everyone gets. Yeah. So I'll sell it to whoever will. I guess I can go down to the market.
So yeah, you guys are going to basically spend the better part of the rest of the afternoon going through the market, going through Saltmarsh, looking for people who are going to buy the various things you have. After about half an hour, one of the page comes and finds you as you as you start your business and tells you that the council, that Ida will gather the council to meet after the supper hour.
Very good.
So, if there's anything people want to do before we go to that, now would be a good time to say so.
Yeah. I don't have anything in particular other than just selling some of this supply money.
Okay, so after you guys get all your business done and get a little bit of food in your bellies, just as the sun is starting to get low in the sky, you guys go to the Saltmarsh Town Council, where now it's a much more private private audience here. It's just the 5 Saltmarsh people, and I'll bring in a token here just to represent it, but there's also one of the lizard folk, and one of the Lakoth, whatever they're called, fish people, Lakothathath, and one of the mer people. Okay, I might not have. I'm just looking for the tokens here, so we'll say this is the merfolk. Oops. And as I find this token, Ida will start the town council meeting, and she says, "Welcome back, adventurers. We've gathered as you requested. We're ready for your mission report."
Well, we brought back prisoners to be interrogated. I assume that you've received them into your barracks or holding facility.
Eleander says, "That's right, we have.
We went to great lengths and
Couple
put our lives
special
at risk to bring them
deliveries.
back.
Couple special deliveries made this morning. Got them out of those boxes into some proper chains, like. Didn't get a lot out of them, though. They don't seem to speak our tongue."
Perhaps someone with more magical persuasion could enter their thoughts and glean some information.
Suppose that's something that magical folk do. He looks to Eikooc. That's something you can do?
It is something that I can do. I tried once in the heat of battle. However, it did not work with a more concentrated setting. I think I will be more successful. I'm sure you have others that can do it as well, but I am more than willing to try again.
Ida says, there are not many in Saltmarsh who are as loose with the curse of Arcanus as you are.
Very well. I'm at your service.
This is most unusual. Were you able to obtain the information?
It was far more guarded than we anticipated, and there was great peril. We barely escaped with our lives. We did not make it into the depths of their, the deepest depths of their facility. However, we did glean some information.
And does anyone know Draconic?
I
You hear the lizard folk say in Draconic, I knew we should have sent lizard folk instead of these fools.
Tharhun. You can't just let them say shit like that.
I say, well, we did learn that they're led by some terrifying creature with sharp teeth that they call the Baroness. And they also have had deadly sharks they seem to be feeding with some kind of vile magic.
Two-headed sharks.
Oh, that's right. They seem to be still under construction. They were they had slaves that were building their upper barracks, no doubt to bring more of their forces closer to their staging area. But we freed the slaves, slowing them down. There may be some time before they mount an attack, but I wouldn't count on it being too long.
When we arrived, there were approximately 260 Sahuagin at the base. However, when we left, there were less than 210.
High five.
Yes, their number has been reduced greatly.
And Jalan pipes up and says, and what of their defensive measures? Were you able to find anything about those?
The fortress opens at the sea level with a single large gate. Many gatehouses bar entry to the inner areas. There are some magical rune traps, and the majority of their forces are currently deep underwater cavern beneath the main fortress, making it very difficult to assail for most land creatures.
On the surface, they use gongs to warn of intruders. Below, it is quite dark.
And were you able to find out where their leaders are? Where all their lieutenants are barracked?
We don't know where all of them are barracked, but they do have their ruling priest class on the second level that maintain the sharks that I mentioned earlier.
They seem to worship a god. I guess I do know this. I wrote it down, so I must. Sekola. And seem to when we released prisoners, we were given stories of people being sacrificed in great rituals to this monster with many teeth. I'm not sure if that's a representative of their god or not.
Council looks very disturbed. And Ida motions to a couple of the guards by the doors. She says, alright, I would see this trick of yours, Eikooc, and see if you are able to get any further information out of our prisoner. And after a moment, the guards drag in one Sahuagin. He looks visibly beaten and bloodied. His skin looks very dried out, and he's breathing raggedly.
All right. I will attempt to read his mind. Wall of text.
Powerful spell.
Okay, so it comes down to a wisdom saving throw.
I have enough spell slots to cast this 6 times if I have to.
Nice.
All right, he rolled with disadvantage.
Oh, thank God.
You are lucky.
Seriously.
Okay, so let's read it a bit more. Surface thoughts of the creature. So its surface thoughts are entirely on its own safety and its own pain. It's thinking about if it's possible for him to escape from this room. I assume you're going to push deeper?
Let's go deeper.
Oh, you learn that automatically, and the wisdom saving throw is to go deeper. Am I
There you
reading that
go.
right? Okay. So we'll just take that wisdom saving throw. I'm just reading it. Okay, so as you say this, as you detect thoughts, are you saying anything? Are you asking it questions?
Yeah, I'll say. Um, do I need a really specific question, or can I be generic here?
Let's put it this way. This is like making someone think of a pink elephant, right? So you get a deeper look into its mind, but you can't like comb through it and look for any information you want, right? So he needs to think of the answers that you're looking for.
Right.
So
Okay. So, I guess I say things like, tell me about your leaders, uh, your lieutenants. I guess in my mind, so I guess he can understand, or whatever. Um, tell me of your how many leaders are there, and where are they in your base? Show me where they are.
So using a mix of body language and your words, you try to give it the impression of its leaders, and there are several images that kind of flit through your mind as it seems to be struggling. You do sense a great amount of confusion from your words, as it doesn't know what your words are. But as it does kind of get the idea of what you're looking for, you get the immediate mental image of a large Sahuagin, male Sahuagin with 4 arms, sitting on a coral throne, and a high priestess with extremely ornate shell jewelry. And just make sure I get everyone here. You see another image of another woman. This one not as decorated in the same kind of religious and ornamental features as the high priestess, but still looking very regal and more fierce and stout than the other one. A number of other images flip by you, and you think there's probably about a dozen creatures that this person is thinking of as its leaders. but you're not able to get any detailed information about where they are or any detailed information where they are in the fortress.
Could he see the room that they're in?
No, the only real
Okay.
thought that he got was that was like a room more than just a face, was the throne room, the throne itself.
I ask kind of our group, do we have any items from their base with any imagery of their god? A crest or something to remind him of their god. I'd like to see what the creature is. Do you guys have anything?
Fuck.
Gongs.
Is there anything on the gong?
Didn't you guys sell the gongs?
Yeah. We
Oh, you
all
guys
the
sold
shit.
all the shit. Oh, damn. All right. Well,
There,
Well, you
there
guys-
wasn't anything like notable. Like it was pretty generic.
okay. Well, I guess I'll just do the same sort of thing, and I'll try and say, tell me about the sacrifices and creature with the teeth. Show me.
The creature senses more confusion, but as you make hand motions and physical body language to kind of mimic the imagery of teeth, you see through its memory the giant two-headed shark again. That you saw in the temple.
Okay.
But not much more than that. And through it you also get a reverence, a feeling of reverence and dread.
Okay.
At which point Ida says, well, I've had enough of this ridiculous game of charades. What have you learned?
I have seen that this one reveres 12 creatures as its leaders, in addition to a large Sahuagin with 4 arms sitting on a coral throne, a high priestess with ornate shell jewelry, and a woman with less religious decorations, but very regal, fierce, and stout. He's also reverence and feels dread at the giant two-headed shark we already told you about. I expect they worship it.
The council pass a few knowing looks between each other. And you can see them kind of nodding to each other as if words are passing between them. And after a few moments, Eleander clears his throat. Now, fellas, we know you tried your hardest. Have to be brutally honest with you. We were expecting a bit more specific information from this. But you did help us quite a bit. We thank you for that. We're going to give you a house here in Saltmarsh that you can call your own at any time as a reward. But it's clear that your actions here have also escalated the conflict. As you say, if the slaves have been let go, they'll know that we're likely to be coming at them soon. We'd like to suggest that we make a full frontal assault. well, probably we'll need to tomorrow to do some preparation, but on daybreak the next day. And we'd like y'all to be part of that. I think it's something that y'all really should help with since you were less than completely helpful here. Edith says, we want you to act as the shock force. Get their attention, disrupt the defenses, and bring their attention to the front gate. Then, the lizard folk, the mermen, and the Orkoth will invade to the opening of through the water, storming them from behind. Our forces will then come to your aid through the to the surface entrance. Hopefully you manage to lift the gate, and we'll storm this fortress once and for all.
Combined, do we have enough soldiers to kill 200 more?
Lizard folk snorts and says, only 200s lizard folk could do on its own. And the mer folk next to him laughs as if it's a joke. And Eliander says, we've got a couple items here that will help you cause a bit more chaos in the fortress and hopefully draw their attention there. And he takes out a box that has a number of potions in it. Pulls up one and says, there's 4 of these here. These will turn you invisible for a time. And he pulls up another bottle and says, and these 4 here, these will turn you into, what you call it there? And Delan says, gaseous form. Yeah. Well, take these, kill as many Sahuagin as you can. If you can take out their leaders, all the better. We think that if you take out their leader, they're all likely to give up. What say y'all?
It's a bold plan. Sahuagin are quite the powerful foes. However, I think without speaking for the rest of my crew, I believe we are in.
I'm mighty glad to hear it. And he hands over the crate with the 8 potions total.
So we
4
each get
potions
a
of invisibility, 4 potions of gaseous form.
Guess we'll each take one.
Makes sense.
Okay. He says, make any preparations you need to tomorrow. And for daybreak, we'll set sail. So that when the light hits, we can send you through. Deal?
Deal.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay. The Council of Saltmarsh then, Ida stands up and says, if there's nothing else then, the Saltmarsh Council is dispersed. Alright, what are you guys doing then? Everyone's kind of clearing out of the room.
One of these guys, is it Jelan? Is Jelan Chelan is a magic user, right?
Not to your knowledge, no.
Oh, okay. There was another guy. He's in the tower. We owe him some diamonds, I think. Still. I guess I would like to see if there is if I can find a scroll in Saltmarsh. I know it's probably not that easy, but it's just a second level scroll.
You're looking for something specific?
Yes, I'm looking for a scroll of dark vision.
Um, well, make a investigation check.
Come on, baby.
You end up talking to Captain Zendros, who tells you that she might be able to get you that scroll made fairly quickly. And says she could probably have it to you within a day.
Very good.
And she says it'll be 100 gold pieces.
This is acceptable.
Okay. So you can just write off 100 gold pieces and write the scroll as having gotten it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Anyone else gonna do any preparation on the next day?
I don't think so.
I don't think I have anything to prepare.
Can I copy the scroll into my book as well?
Yep. You need to do a check for that though. So
Yes.
It's like an intelligence check. So with your proficiency bonus. So there you go. That's well enough for any level spell, I think. So no problem adding that to your spellbook.
Thank you.
Okay. So if nobody else wants to pick up any items or preparations, then we will go to the following day, and you guys sail along with the might of Saltmarsh and the forces of the Lakatha and the lizard folk into Taden Bay towards the Sahuagin fortress. And just before daybreak, you arrive within sight of the cave peeking out of the sea. So from here, you guys tell me what you want to do. The crew is getting their jolly boat ready.
The map's all black.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Yep,
okay.
I'm just getting it ready for you guys.
Alright, so here to act as the shock troops. And get in, open the gate, create a distraction, draw all the enemies to us, fight them until we get saved.
It's almost what we specialize in.
And
Yar.
to try and take out the leaders if you can.
We could barely deal with their foot soldiers. I heard them say that and I laughed in my head. Their foot soldiers hard enough. When you said that, I was thinking about asking for 3 levels first.
Can I do my ritual to detect humanoids and their
Yep.
feeling?
Okay. When you do that, you detect that there are about 250 or so Sahuagin, they're all in a state of preparation. Like, you can tell that they are scaling up their efforts and readying themselves for battle. They don't seem immediately ready. They're not alert and ready for an attack, but they are getting ready. So you do seem to have the element of surprise.
Not for long.
We should go during the day, right?
You guys have made the arrangement with the Saltmarsh. It's like just daybreak.
Okay.
It's about to be dawn.
Sharpen your blade, Tharhun. Many infidels will die today.
I am always ready.
I guess. Can we do invisibility and gaseous form at the same time, or
Good
does
Lord.
that make sense?
Could you drink a potion once you're gaseous?
Well,
You could drink a potion when you're invisible.
When you're invisible, yeah.
Let's look it up.
I
know if
don't
that
really
makes
think
sense.
it would make any difference.
'Cause you're already gaseous, maybe you're already pretty much invisible.
You're pretty
Not
much.
really. Yeah, kind of.
Like a
You
fart?
turn into a misty cloud.
Oh, okay. There you go.
While in this form, the target's only method of movement, a flying speed of 10 feet. The target can pass through small holes, narrow openings.
I just have to go pee real quick.
Do that in the bathroom.
Oh, I am.
Target can't fall and remains hovering in the even. Huh. It lasts for an hour. That could
So
be
it's
our
not-
escape move.
It's this concentration, though, so you can probably dispel it. Well, I'm wondering if that's how we get in, because they're going to have the gate closed, and I doubt we're going to be able to talk our way in this time. So if we go gaseous, we could just sneak in as clouds and just start fighting them.
That's a cool idea.
And then we can open the gate and then
Murder everyone.
murder them in the entrance, push in if we have to, but maybe we just bottleneck them, use the old hero quest tactic.
By the way, knock off 1 day's of ration for ale and food for the boat just to get here. All right, so it's up to you guys.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, shouldn't we similarly row our boat to the main entrance?
Or go gaseous and just float over there?
Oh, yeah, I guess for an hour we can float above the water.
Yeah, we don't go very fast, but we can get close enough that we're close enough to float there and get in. I don't know. We don't want to alert anybody. Whatever you guys think. I don't want to just end up being a bunch of mist on the water and then, not get in either.
Yeah.
The potion should get us in, I would think. Like, unless it's an airtight fortress. Like, literally airtight.
Yeah, I think we should be able to get in. It's just when do we drink the potion? Like, how close are we? How close are we?
Do we know how long the potion lasts?
An
An
hour.
hour. We have a flying
Concentration?
10 feet. It's pretty slow.
I feel like invisible is not going to get us in. So I think the gas is the only way to get in. Invisible can be like our escape plan.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think.
Just let me know when you're ready to start doing, and
I think we're ready. Everyone's rested.
We'll have to
So what are we doing?
scout the area as we
So we're going to approach.
approach.
We are going to chug our potions. We're going to try to find that door that we went through. And we're going to slowly float our asses over there and find a hole in the wall, like a crack of some sort, to sneak in through the door.
okay.
Does everyone agree with that? Is that reasonable?
Pretty gaseous.
Captain, what do you think?
So,
I need a go, no go from everyone in command center.
Econ.
Go.
Tactical.
Twine cleaver.
Very good. Let us hastily go into battle. This is the kind of plan I prefer.
Bottoms up, gentlemen.
Murdering.
Clink the potion flask with everyone. Let us bring great glory today.
Okay. I'm taking that to be that you all drink your potion of gaseous form,
Mm-hmm.
and as you drink the potion, you feel your body start to tingle, and the tingling sensation increases until you feel like you can't bear it, and at that point, you suddenly feel like you're floating, and you've let out a deep breath of air, and never really breathed in, and all around you, you continue to see a very wispy gray mist of your companions. So you guys can go 20 feet per round, assuming you're dashing, or 10 feet if you're not.
So we're gonna float towards the door.
Okay.
Probably should have drank these potions a little closer to said door, but
We'll say it takes you like 10 seconds to get to the door, like 30 seconds to get to the door. I
We
figured
got an hour.
you brought them pretty reasonably close. So, okay, so as you guys approach the door, there is the Oculus there. I think aperture is the right word I'm looking for. An aperture in the door that slides open and closed. That is certainly not airtight, so you'd be able to squeeze through there.
Yeah. So let's float on over there.
You guys are gonna float into the door.
Yeah,
Well, let's
I can
float
float it.
like slowly around and then to the corner to the door. Make it look like it's just a bit of fog on the water.
Okay.
Or rather, smoke on the water.
and fire in the sky.
So just a reminder here that you guys can't communicate with each other in this form.
I peel ahead with my quick moving smoke into this direction, hoping that everyone will follow me.
Follow.
Fire in the sky. Let's keep going.
Floating along.
Float along, sing a song. And we'll all float on, okay.
Yes.
Alright, clouds. Let's go slightly faster than 10 feet per second. You guys are going through the door, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you float through the door, And you see there
Oh
are
my-
a great number of Sahuagin who are now here guarding the entranceway.
Oh, Bims is there.
Come on.
We forgot. This.
Wait a minute.
So none of these Sahuagin seem to notice the thin wisps coming through the aperture here. Some of them are talking to each other. Some of them are sharpening their spears. What do you guys do? At any time, you can use a bonus action to cease the effects, or you can just continue on.
I think we should keep going.
Could go deeper.
We can fit
That's-
through these bars.
A little
Yeah.
bit scary.
I think we should, just because we don't want to get stuck on this side of the thing again.
At least through these bars, like, and get into the next room.
All right, let's just. I think because we're not supposed to be talking, so we're kind of metagaming right now.
Nothing new there, but yeah, go on.
We should
True.
probably just do stuff, and I think my right now is going to be I'm just going to follow whatever Kelnozz is doing because I know he's the most impulsive one, and I just have to try and keep up with whatever he's doing. So that's my gaseous form strategy.
Well, Kelnozz would be making a beeline for this next room.
I will smoke over through the gate, past the first round of guards.
This is where we die.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, you know what we can do? Why don't we assassinate these guys? And all those other guys are stuck in that room because the switch is on this side. And Eikooc can just like fireball them to death.
Are the bars down right now, Bob?
They are, yep.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we could each like assassinate one of these guys.
Or we could move deeper.
Ooh, going to.
You know, we should just keep going until we get to the secret room that we know is there.
It's not a bad idea.
Where is the secret room though?
Where
Like, where do we?
treasure?
Yeah, it's like bottom right of this map. Although again, metagaming.
I'm not
It's
sure
impossible
what
not to.
I'm not sure to what effect either, but
Yeah, I know.
like there are you guys. I mean, let's be honest. There's a couple different things you guys do, right? You could pop out here and mess up all these dudes, or you could go take a B room for the temple and try and take out that big thing, or try and find the throne room and take out the leaders.
We are
Are we
Gassian.
Were we supposed to cause a distraction up here so that the others could attack the other way?
Yeah, they wanted us to create a big distraction toward, like, up on the surface level towards the entrance, possibly. Making sure that we had the gate open when they arrived.
Making sure they have the gate open. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe we should secure this room to prevent all those guys in there from getting through. I don't know. We could just scout this area too. That's the other thing. Find a more defensible position.
Yeah, let's like float around and just like
Let's do a smoke by.
a little bit more. I continue just to follow Kelnozz though.
Okay, so try to keep everyone in a marching order to the best of our ability here.
I don't remember the layout of this place. There was another room with a gate, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys just gonna go down this hallway?
Yep.
So what is revealed here is what you see. You can see one Sahuagin who's marching down this hallway.
Does it look like he's patrolling?
Not necessarily patrolling, but he looks like he's walking with intent and he's prepared for battle. He's got his spear.
Okay, we're gonna smoke by him.
Okay. So, I'm assuming you guys get all the way there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The hallway continues down.
This was the big room with the prisoner, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember if that other room had a door?
The secret room?
There was like a room to the top right.
There's a lot of little rooms.
Can we smoke by this guy, or do we feel that might detect us?
You can see another guy just further in. You can smoke by. They haven't seemed to notice you.
Okay, let's smoke by. I want to see if there's any prisoners. Okay.
This is just a small storeroom.
Oh, the other room was like way down.
Yeah.
Oops. Let me turn that off.
Okay, as you smoke by here, you see this large room is partially full.
Holy shit.
Let's keep going.
Oh my god. We don't want to get trapped by all these friggin' guys.
We can go invisible though. Worst case.
Yeah, we really volunteered for the mission here.
Like we fought like groups of 4 and we're getting rocked.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that all these guys will attack us simultaneously.
If the alarm is triggered though, well,
Well, we've always got those potions of invisibility.
Oh god. We are so dead.
what was up here?
This is an empty room. This is where they had been keeping the slaves.
Oh, fuck.
You see Elmo's body is still there.
Poor bastard. Well, we're in pretty deep now.
We could camp the entrance to the underneath, so that when they, well, actually, I don't know. We should probably
It's
just
not-
keep scouting.
It's not going to help them open the gate when they
I
arrive.
was hoping we could find like a separate door to the outside.
Oh, interesting.
Does anyone remember that?
I don't
Maybe I
know.
missed.
No, we never found anything like that.
Okay, well,
We
fuck.
found something that went deeper. That was it. Should we go back to the entrance and start making a ruckus?
We could go deeper where we've never been before, and we could potentially find the leader.
We've got an hour to float around. I don't know how much time we have left. Like,
How long has it been, Bob?
Minutes. Like, it's been like maybe 30 rounds or so. Like, or not 30, it's been like 21 rounds, so...
so we've got tons more time.
We've got tons more time.
Okay, yeah, let's. I don't know. I don't know. Could we systematically just reveal the whole map? Like,
Systematically, you can do it.
can
I
we?
think we go down to
It's
the
very
lower level.
undramatic. So
I think we go to the lower levels and try to find the throne
go-
room.
You want to go in the water? Completely change the plan.
What do you guys think?
We're in gas form. I'm following you.
Hmm.
I thought it was back here to the left. Are we looking for the secret door?
No, we're just scouting around to see what we're up against and figure out our best plan of attack, basically, at this point.
Understanding
There's
the misery here.
Are these guys still here?
yep.
That's a lot of dudes.
How do we like do we have to wait for the full hour to wear off of the gaseous form?
You can end
No.
it any time with a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Because that's that area there's ripe for a fireball in.
Yeah. So the issue here, Kevin, is we'll have to become solid in order to go in the water.
We can't travel through water?
It says it treats liquids as solid surfaces.
Ah, I didn't read that part.
Gaseous. Come on, chemistry.
Well, maybe we could try to kill all these guys silently. Probably not.
Silent fireball.
Yeah, opening salvo fireball?
Can I cast spells as gaseous form?
No,
Unless
you were a sorcerer and could like use those meta magic things to get rid of the somatic and verbal components of it. If there's something that doesn't have verbal or semantic, I'd say yeah, you could, but they all do, sure. So
yeah, they really all do.
We could try to gank these guys, and hopefully it doesn't alert everybody else. And then we can camp the stairwell here. As people come up, we can like set up traps and just this could be like a murder room.
Yeah, we need to set up a murder room.
It's
We don't know how many are gonna come water. There's a lot in the building though. Is there a way that we could like after murdering these 9 guys or 10 guys like bar the entrance? Is there something we can close to like
Oh, that's a cool idea. Block it up.
block the entrance. Like I'm sorry, here.
Yeah, sorry, I was wiggling my mouse over that, but I guess you couldn't see that.
You don't really see anything in the room that could use that. I mean, this room was being used for stonework earlier.
Could we knock these pillars down or something?
There would be quite a feat of strength.
Tharhun was quite strong.
I don't know if I'm that strong.
Oh, I can make an illusion. So as long as they don't touch it. I go, well, it's blocked off.
It's like they try no way to take away the blockage.
Maybe they don't. Would you try to open a door that looks like it's all blocked off?
I would immediately give up and just walk away.
What if I make the illusion like spinning blades? It's a gauntlet. It's like crazy scythes and spikes coming out of the ground. No one's gonna try.
That's a good point.
Depends how much health you have.
Hmm.
All right. So I guess we technically can't talk. So I'm following you, Kelnozz. If you
Well, I suppose this is so. Our mission was to distract them, right?
But also,
open
like,
the gate.
eventually open the door so that they can get in.
We've passed 52 Sahuagins so far. Are we going to fight our way back through that?
It's kind of rough.
Well, we're hoping that the mer people and the lizard folk come from the other side. No.
They're coming from below.
Yeah.
But we have to open the gate for the Saltmarsh people to come in.
Oh, the gateway back up to the entrance.
Yeah.
That's what they told us to do. Yeah.
I say we murder these guys.
Certainly, with their help, we could probably manage it.
We could go up there and just find the best place to, like, kind of stand our ground and battle them. Like, maybe there's like a place where no one can come behind us and only in front, and then that would be what we're looking for.
Near the main entrance?
Yeah. Like, just find a defensible area, and then as they like kill box style or attempt to.
Yeah, we could probably kill box this area, right? If we like block off one in front, one in back.
Well, we could like explore if there's like a dead end area here or here, and then like funnel them so that there's only one. Like, they can't flank us, basically. We could just scout around that area, because I feel like we're kind of abandoning our coordinated attack if we don't deal with this area.
Yeah, we got to make sure
You know?
we get the gate open.
It's also getting late, so perhaps we should come up with a decision.
Okay, I start floating back over here, and I scout like, well, I'll scout like this area first.
Where you're moving a little fast. Where'd your character go?
I'm up here.
He's up at the top.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna quickly scout
I
this
guess we'll
way,
follow.
just to see.
So did you
What
just
there is over
retrace
there?
your steps to get there?
Yeah. Trying to see what's here.
Yeah, we
And
never
what the
went that way before.
best, yeah, area for attack or defense is. Might be that entrance. I don't know what's beneath that. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of shit over here.
Yeah, we could.
Here's a spot.
Is the the alarms where all the guys have the gong there, eh? Right here.
Yeah. Gongs ahoy.
I was gonna say we could assassinate these 5 fairly silently. Can we look in this area too?
Yeah, scout that area.
Ooh.
Oh, I think we went through there before. That's right.
Yeah, we did go through there. There's a little room right here. There's a little room right here. And that leads to the bigger room.
Well, we could like kind of spend our alpha strike on this room, and then we hold the gate, so they can't automatically get through the barred gate.
So this becomes the murder room?
And then, yeah, things will attack from every direction, but at least, we're semi-accomplishing the objective. In here, do I see if the gate is currently open or closed?
I'll be back 1 second.
The gate is closed. What gate are you looking at?
Closed.
Sorry, this one?
The one that's across this hallway right here.
Closed. Yep.
Closed? Okay, so we just have to make sure these guys can't open it by murdering them quickly, and then set up defensive positions around here. Like like maybe around this area, because a lot of guys will come up through here. Maybe block that off, and then just like I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. The issue is that if there's a way that they get through, then we're really effed in the A. If you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
Oh god. Yeah.
Well, the hope is once we start the fight that more soldiers and stuff are going to arrive from both sides, right?
Yeah.
They certainly guaranteed that would eventually happen.
Hmm.
All right, maybe I'll position myself here to start with. Actually, we should. Yeah, that's what we should do is set our positions, kind of like.
I'm going to stand on top of these tables,
Those are benches.
benches.
Going behind wherever I can hide behind somebody.
I'll probably stand near to the wheel, and like kind of between these three dudes.
Opening fireball.
Kelnozz,
Kelnozz, you positioned?
position
Kevin.
yourself.
I think Kevin went AFK for a minute.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
With chips.
a hint of lime.
How did you know?
It's the
Those are the
apocalypse. What
It's
other
the
shit? When else would you eat those except when everything else has been bought
Oh, damn you.
and they're out of toilet paper?
Ooh.
That was mean. I'm sorry.
Damn you.
All right.
What's the plan?
They just turned you in, and you're about to confess.
All my crimes?
We're positioning ourselves for the Alpha Strike. Kevin and Ryan are standing there cowering in the corner on boxes. Actually, maybe we should like
Cowards.
benches, yeah. We have to. I'm standing here in order to prevent anyone from using the like
a
gate
ranged advantage
house.
here while defending the captain as the first mate hides in the corner away from the
Kelnozz, I need some help with these dudes. Like, what are you doing to me?
Gotta get in the action.
I was gonna jump the reinforcements, but
Oh,
if you don't think you can handle them all yourself, I can help you out.
Sweet.
We're gonna be in trouble pretty quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we're gonna start, then we'll start by rolling initiative, and you guys will have a surprise round.
Oh boy.
Turn on your battle music. Ooh!
All right, just 1 second more. Okay, so believe that Kelnozz has the highest roll here. So whoever's listening to their pipe music.
It was the Skyrim battle music.
Yeah.
Boring.
I'm ready to slaughter.
Yep. Okay.
So I'll use my bonus action to appear physical.
Pop. The Sahuagin eyes go huge wide as you appear amongst them.
This is for the people of Saltmarsh, motherfucker. I swing with my flame tongue. Oh, that was. Shouldn't I get advantage? No? Yes?
No. No advantage.
Guess not.
No. So you 12 hits.
Oh.
Which one was it?
This one to the east.
This one. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
All right. So you catch him by surprise, and your sword bites into his flesh.
Slam.
He cries out in pain.
I will attack again.
Go ahead. He stumbles back a bit, and your second slash misses.
There's more where that came from.
All right. Now I'm going to assume it's going to be Brynn's turn.
And the battle music commences.
I fly into a barbarian rage.
So I'm going to knock and blast it through the closest. We're killing the ones in the room first, right? That's the plan.
Yep.
Definitely. At the closest one, I ass blast them with arrow to the skull. Advantage because we haven't had a turn yet. Elven bow stab.
13 hits.
13 hits. For 11. Plus 4. 15.
Okay, your first arrow catches it, and it cries out in pain.
Yes. I'm going to use my Hunter Conclave ability to hit the one next to it there with a next arrow.
12 hits.
20. That's a 20. They haven't gone yet. But 12 hits, that's good.
12 hits, and it's... Oh, yeah, good point. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. For 12, 16 damage to him.
All right, they both look very hurt by your arrows.
Eikooc, where are you throwing your fireball?
That's for the gods to decide.
All right. This is the one that Tharhun attacked?
Tharhun has not
No.
gone yet. Nope.
Haven't gone
Oh,
yet.
he hasn't gone. Oh, Kelnozz, sorry. He attacked this
It
one or
was
the one?
this one, yep.
Yep.
Okay. I will use my second attack to hit the other one then.
Okay.
23
23 hits.
for 10 piercing damage.
All right. 3 arrows fly through the air, pegging 3 different Sahuagin.
And that's the end of my go.
All right. So,
Soften them up.
Eikooc, it's your turn in the surprise round.
Oh, yeah.
Light them up.
Light them up.
The ones in the room are like mostly wounded.
Yeah.
Like you might not need something as powerful as fireball if like
No.
shatter or something.
You
I
might
was
need-
going to shatter, yeah.
Shatter, keep in mind, is a very loud spell.
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully and intense. Yeah, it's true. Very loud.
Well, I mean, this is not a stealth mission. I'm pretty sure shit is hitting the fan about now.
It's
But
true.
the smaller we can keep this fight, the better, right?
Well, I mean, they have a gong in the next room, and I'm pretty sure they're going to see us murdering their friends, so... Like,
Where was the gong again?
it's right here. It's the alarm system.
It says
Oh, that's right.
It says a fireball is a low roar.
Well,
A fireball
There you
is
go.
also a loud spell.
Yeah. Got here.
You did remember your newfound understanding of cantrips, right? They have increased damage.
They don't have increased damage. Oh yes, they do
Yes,
have
they do,
increased
yeah.
damage. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Good reminder. Yeah, I don't want to cast that as much as I would love to. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the not so subtle Bob hint. And
Fireball times 3.
fire, well, like fire bolt.
Twin spell.
Probably not spectacularly loud. It's just a bolt of fire. So yeah, I'll hit this guy with a fire bolt.
Okay. And 18 hits, so roll your damage. There you go, 12. So that Sahuagin clutches at his smoking chest and falls over dead after a few moments as the fire burns into his chest.
And now I will cast my second fire bolt because it seems only fair if Ryan can cast 3 arrows.
Yeah, it does. You would think that if you have a bonus action spell, you could do that.
You'd think you could cast a firebolt, like a second cantrip, but anyways.
But that's your double damage. That's the justification for the double damage.
Touche.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my whole turn.
Okay. Next is Tharhun.
alright, I will attack this guy.
Okay, that was the guy on the west here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will slash at him.
That's a hit. And that's a
Good
death.
Oh,
Yeah, your sword cuts a wide wound into him and he falls over.
can I use Great Weapon Master to use a bonus action to sweep into the next
If
dude
you have
below?
to use a bonus action, then unfortunately you can't.
Yeah, because the bonus action was to decloak.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. In that case, I'll just... should I attack that guy or this guy? I guess I'll attack that guy. Try to finish him off since we're not blowing him up.
Okay.
Click. Oh, that was really laggy.
Well, 22 hits.
There's going to be some rerolls. Yeah, I'll reroll both of those. So 7 plus 4 is 11.
Alright, you slash another deep wound into this creature, but it manages to just barely stay on its feet.
Ooh, can I... Oh, wait, maybe I can't do that. Let me see. Oh, no, I think we determined this last time.
Yes, your Divine Smite, I think you can just use it.
But I can do level 1... Roll 2d6, 2d8. There we go. 9.
Alright, well that was definitely enough to... Using your sword, Copper Lightning crackles around it and lances out, finishing off this Sahuagin. Okay. Now, anything else on your turn, Tharhun?
Nope. That's my attack. 2
Okay.
attacks.
So, start of the normal round. Kelnozz, you start?
Hell yeah. I guess I'll chop up this guy right here.
Okay.
I slide forward. I'm actually sliding on my knees. Rotate and slashing my sword. Actually, I'll use a bonus action to turn it onto fire.
Okay.
And I swing.
Oof, 23 is a hit.
Hell yeah. 9 slashing plus 4 fire.
Okay, so that's 13. The creature cries out as you tear a smoldering gash through it.
So I use the momentum and I do another spin. I did like a full 360 on my
Alright.
knees. Fuck.
Unfortunately, you sacrifice style for accuracy, or accuracy for style, and he manages to block your second attack.
I'll make that trade any day.
Alright.
That's the end of my turn.
You're up, Brynn.
Tharhun, did you see that?
I knock the next arrow and blast this one.
Alright. Alright,
Which
roll
one?
damage.
14.
The creature hits the floor as your arrow takes its life swiftly.
And then I'll use my holy shit second attack.
Holy shit, second attack.
Blast that one.
Okay. So
Or has he
9.
gone yet?
He has gone yet. So. Oh, actually, no, he hasn't taken a
No, he
turn
hasn't
yet.
gone yet.
He has
Yeah,
not
you're
taken a turn.
28.
Oh my goodness! All right, he
13
dies.
more damage for him.
All right, that creature falls over, dead as well.
That's what you get.
And now the Sahuagin turn and start crying out, screeching. They run towards here, and one tries to throw its spear at you, Tharhun. What's your AC?
I believe it's 18.
Big ol' miss.
Big ol' miss. He tries to throw, but his spear hits the bars and just clatters to the ground. The next one's going to try as well. Ooh, that one hits.
Shit.
So you take 4 piercing damage.
Excuse me.
All
Poor
right.
Scott.
These Sahuagin are just going to rush forward. You hear the smash of a gong.
They should really tighten up
Yeah, I
as much as
guess.
possible. There's no social distancing. It's
You don't know that? All right, Eikooc, you're up.
all right. I am going to move right here, and I am going to do what I do best: launch a fireball.
Yeah, light him up.
I will, I don't know, aim for somewhere like right about here.
Okay. This top quadrant there, so
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 2, 3, 4, yeah. And then 2, 3, 4. So I think it won't capture this champion, but it will get everybody else.
Which champion did you say?
This guy right
Oh,
over
okay.
here.
Okay, very good. Okay, come on, maximum. I need a Yahtzee right now.
Okay.
Do you have inspiration or anything?
No, we haven't done inspiration on this campaign, I don't think.
It's true.
Orbs is stingy with the inspiration.
Ooh, that was a pretty good Yahtzee. I'm not sad with that at all.
Yeah, just 1-1. Rest are good.
1-1.
Okay.
Oh, they're good
Here
fives.
is
2-2.
the normal ones. Alright, so all the normal ones are gone. And here will be the 2 red dot ones, the ones that are carrying warhammers. They are alive. And here's the 1 champion who's caught.
Ah.
Nice. Alright, so 15 damage to the champion. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, that was insane. I can go home now. That's why they don't let
Did you
wizards
kill
cast
all of them?
all of the main ones, and
Yeah.
I badly hurt the red ones.
So, huge fireball obliterates this room. And when the fire
my
clears,
God.
there are 10 bodies on the ground. And the 2 Warhammer Sahuagin are very weakly clutching to their hammers and covered in burns. And the Sahuagin, there are 2 that you can't really see those, so you can't tell how badly the other ones are hurt.
Yeah. That's why they don't let wizards do 2 cantrips. Overpowered in other ways.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see who says now. Now it is these guys' turn. So from around the corner, you see a smoking Sahuagin carrying a spear rush forward. And let's see. And it grips the bars, starts pulling on them. Doesn't manage to get through. The bars are pretty sturdy. Another one runs around the corner, tries to do the same. Oh, these guys are bullshit. They both weakly pull at the bars, unable to open it. Next it is Tharhun's turn. Oh wait, sorry. That's not quite true. Just one really quick thing happens. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Sahuagin runs around the corner. And now it's Tharhun's turn.
My turn.
Chop them up.
So it's my turn, and then it becomes your turn again?
Where's the turn order? Yes,
Well-
I'm after you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll move. It's like 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I'll go up here and strike at this guy. The mighty greatsword attack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be a
26
good one.
hits.
14. That's good.
Alright, cries out as you slash into it.
Second attack goes.
Alright, I imagine it's dead. Go on. Yep, it's dead.
Sweet. So then I'm gonna move. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say your second sword slashes it and takes it down.
Sick. So now I walk right here and brandish my blade, ready to receive the no doubt massive horde of dudes. Now, let's see. I do have a bonus action this round.
Just for the sake of humoring me, could you put yourself in a square if this thing was divided into 4?
Or like that, maybe. There we go.
Sure. Okay.
And let me just see if any of these are bonus actions. I don't know that one is, but I can't use it right now. Nope, I don't think so. Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Kelnozz, you're up.
All right. I still have my hand crossbow. Actually, no. I'll hit this dude with. I can't stab through the gray, correct?
Yeah, if you have a piercing weapon, you could, yes.
Oh.
But
Okay.
that might. Do they have piercing weapons? Watch out for that.
They have spears.
Didn't they throw them?
No, those are the other two.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose should play it safe. I will cast Vicious Mockery on this guy.
Which one?
The one on the right.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Okay. He takes...
Have 5 psychic
And he has
and disadvantage on his next attack.
Excellent.
And I'll use the rest of my action to. Which way do I want to prep the attack? I'll move down here.
Okay.
Okay.
Brynn, you're up.
Alright. I guess I'm going to try and blast them with arrows through the bars.
Blast him up.
Blast the non-sleeping one. Non-status affected. With a bow. He's taking a turn, so it's only a 23.
Yep. Whoop, I'm sorry, left or right on this one?
Left.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 plus 4, 16.
Nice.
Okay, your arrow manages to slip through the bars and catch the Sahuagin.
I'll use my Hunter Conclave ability to hit the one on the right.
Okay,
25
go ahead.
or 10 piercing damage.
Okay. As he reels from Kelnozz's vicious mockery, an arrow hits him, adding insult to injury.
Take that.
Oh my god. Oh.
And these ones at the back, would I be able to see one of them from my bench?
I'd say yes.
Yeah. I'm going to try and hit this one with my holy shit extra attack.
Okay, go ahead.
14?
A 14, your arrow skips off of the bar and misses.
Yeah, I figured those red ones are probably stronger.
Well, I'm giving all of them a little bit of cover from the bars.
Oh, bar cover.
But when you roll 25s and whatever, it doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
okay, so their turn. The Sahuagin are limping forward, coming to help the champions. Next is Eikooc.
All right. I believe I'm gonna probably now just. I've already done a fireball, so I might as well do it. Drop a shatter right on them.
Okay. Alright, and that's a 20-foot sphere, I believe, right? Or is it less?
It is a 10-foot sphere.
Okay. So here comes the Warhammer guys. They fail. They're gonna both die. Oh, I just can't press the wrong button there. Okay. And here's the champions. Aha. Okay. They're going to take
Damn,
half.
those champions.
So they take 7. You see parts of their spear kind of chip away and be dented as the sound, as the thunder damage seems to impact their weapons, and the bars themselves also seem to take some amount of damage as they seem to crunch from the shatter sound. Next is their turn. The first champion is going to do a strength check to try and bend the bars. It was going to be an advantage until silly Eikooc. Never mind. So this champion, he uses all his might and he bends the bars slightly, made it a bit easier from Eikoo's shatter. And he steps inside with his spear and is going to go right into Eikoo's face. But he's used his action.
Oh dear.
The other one is going to move 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nice. Alright, Brynn. This champion comes up to you with his spear, and he stabs out.
Swing and a miss.
You know, these spears don't have reach, so he can't reach you. So instead,
Yes.
he's going to go into dodge mode.
Oh, my only weakness.
Okay.
Can he dodge one thing in dodge mode, or is he
No.
like everything?
All
all
attacks
over?
against them are disadvantaged.
Ah, get
He's
out of here.
He's basically Neo when it comes to your arrows.
Ugh.
It's just its advantage. I mean, it's... Anyway, it's not the end of the world. Tharhun, you're up. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. One last thing. Because there's some ads here. 10,
Don't
20,
click the ads.
30.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're gonna have to manage ads here.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50,
Green ones,
60.
these green ones are champions too. They're
They're aggroing from other rooms at this point.
Well, I knew they would.
Too much aggro.
Alright, sorry, now you're up, Tharhun.
Yeah, I've got to stop them from overwhelming us over here. Then these are champions. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to move... Actually, over here.
I greatly appreciate your assistance.
I think I have to. It's up to you, Kelnozz. Hold the hallway. I've got to save the captain.
I'll try my best.
Okay, so you can do attack of opportunity with that guy.
Okay. So, okay. He's gonna do... a glorious miss.
I definitely dodge him, and then I...
Did a backflip.
What's the deal with this guy? Why has he got a sad face?
His next attack is a disadvantage.
Vicious mockery.
He's feeling
Okay.
kind of embarrassed.
I'll attack the non-embarrassed guy then
Okay.
I really laid into him.
with a well-aimed greatsword attack.
Well, 23 hits.
Ooh, full damage. Nice.
Nice. He cries out in pain.
I think I will probably... Should I? I think I should. Summon a mighty crack of lightning. Add 8 damage.
Alright. Copper lightning crackles along your blade as you make that stroke.
Okay. And then my second attack will be against him again.
Okay. That's a hit.
Oh, another perfect damage score.
Alright, he falls to the ground.
Oh
Corpsed.
my god.
Falls to the ground
This-
dead with copper lightning crackling on his body.
This time I do have a bonus action.
That's
Can I-
amazing.
Cleave through to this other guy who's embarrassed and is about to be super dead. Oh, I don't know about that one.
A 13 misses.
Ah.
He's able to. And plus, that would have been at disadvantage, actually.
Oh, why?
He's taking the dodge action.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So either way, that's going to be a miss. And now up to Kelnozz.
I will charge forward recklessly and dash out at this guy. Attack him with my sword twice. Hooah!
An 11 is a miss.
Fuck.
He manages to parry just at the last moment.
Is this like an upper level?
Not a huge upper level. It's like it's a bench, so it's about a foot and a half off the ground.
Is it high enough for me to step on and then do a backflip as I attack?
Such an action would put you at a disadvantage, but yes.
Oh my god.
Alright, you do a very fancy backflip. Your sword flashes out several, or a feet or two above his head. And you land very gracefully. But he's unharmed.
Giving up a 25 in the process.
I'm not going to regret that. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, Brynn, you're up.
All right.
So just to clarify, this guy is not in melee range of you.
Yep, I figured that. I will skip down over here.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's make sure you have enough movement to do that without invoking attacks.
I think I
5,
do.
10, 15. What's your speed?
35.
So, say you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, yeah, you're pretty good.
All right. And I will these guys are probably, these two are more than 5 feet apart probably, right?
They are, yeah.
Okay. So I might as well, I'll just take the first shot and fire it at the viciously mocked.
Okay, disadvantage on that shot.
Disadvantage. Ooh, 11.
And 11 misses.
Oh. Well, I'll use my second attack to try and take him out. Another disadvantage attack. Oh.
Oh.
Your
That
arrow
dodge
goes
is
wide.
working well.
That dodge is super powerful.
Alright, now it is some of the Sahuagin's turn. And so these guys are going to run over here. And this one's going to step behind you. So, I'm going to have some attacks on Kelnozz here. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, each of them make 2 attacks. So here's the first one.
Oof.
Alright, first attack hits you. So you take 5 piercing damage.
Oof.
And as your blood starts leaking out, their eyes start going deep black and they go into a frenzy. So this next attack has advantage on you. Take another 5 piercing damage. And then the second one makes his
Ouch.
attack at advantage. First attack. Oh, both attacks miss. 10, 20, 30.
I have to say, we killed a lot of them before they drew blood. That's pretty good.
That's true.
This one dashes up to you and is ready to attack, but doesn't seem to actually isn't able to take an action. So that's, I think, it for the Sahuagin. So now it is Eikooc turn.
This champion stuck it out right there.
Champion goes separately.
Ah, okay. Okay. I am going to wheel around over to right here next to Brynn. And I am going to I'm going to toss a fireball down the hall over here.
You sure about that?
Why do you say that?
Okay. No reason. Okay, go ahead. Roll your fireball damage.
Suspicious.
Super suspicious.
It's just a big step down from 10 dead in the last fireball down to maybe 4. Go on. Yeah, roll your damage.
Yeah, it's pretty weak fireball compared to the first one. I completely understand.
Okay, so here's the normal Sahuagin. I assume you got this so that it was going to get the champion too.
I would like to, yes.
Where was the thing that you put down? Okay, well it certainly does hit. And here's the champion. Alright. So the champion takes significant damage as the fireball blows up in front of him. The 3 lesser Sahuagin succumb to the blaze and die. Excuse me.
Sculpting the fireball around Kelnozz.
Whew.
Thank God for that.
He's flame retarded.
It's true.
Alright. Next up is the champion's turn. The champion is going to rush up to Kelnozz here and make 3 attacks.
Oh my god.
And your AC was 16.
16.
Okay, he's got his spear clutched in both hands. Oh, rolling the dice is taking so long. Lagging? Okay. So the first attack. Oh, okay, that was lag. So the first attack hit with the 23 is to take 7 piercing damage.
Oof.
The second one, I did roll the 1 there, but on the advantage, roll another 23. So take another 7 piercing damage. And last attack All 3 spears hit. So take another 7 piercing damage as the spear just rapidly stabs in and out. Alright, now it is this other champion's turn. He's going to try and attack Tharhun here with a disadvantage. Oh, very useful. And on his second attack, no longer the disadvantage. Misses. Third attack. Hits. So take 7 piercing damage, Tharhun. And you see this champion's eyes go black with frenzy. A little late. Now it's your turn, Tharhun. Unmute yourself to start.
Alright, I will slash him. Damn it.
A 10. His spear darts up and parries your attack.
I will try again, as one does.
Alright. You managed to slip past his defense.
11 damage.
Alright.
I think I'm going to enhance the damage, because that doesn't seem like enough to kill him.
He seems fairly healthy.
Oh. Well, he's probably still going to be fairly healthy after I only deal 4 extra damage.
He is actually bloody, but he does look like he's still got a lot of energy in him, a lot of fight left in him. So, okay, you did your thing there. You took 2 attacks. Now it's Kelnozz's turn.
Well, I got to attack this dude before he kills me.
Go ahead.
No backflip this time.
Regular front flip, right?
Just regular front flip. So that's a 22.
22 hits.
Yeah. 7 plus 4, 11.
Alright, 11 damage as your fiery blade snakes across it.
Now my holy shit second attack.
24 hits.
Yeah. 7 plus 9.
Jesus, okay. 16 damage. That time your sword bites a bit deeper, and he cries out in pain as your sword cauterizes the wound that it makes. Alright, Brynn, you're up.
Wait, should all my cuts cauterize the wound? Okay,
All
blood infusion?
Blood infusion.
Or the blood fury, sorry?
Blood
Frenzy?
Frenzy.
What do you mean, sorry?
Is it with anyone bleeds? Like if I bleed, it triggers it?
They get attack of opportunity against anyone who's not at 4 hit points.
Gotcha, okay.
I'm gonna fire at the one that Kelnozz is wrestling with.
He's hopefully mostly dead.
Is it still
13? No, it's not a disadvantage, but a 13 misses.
Use my holy shit attack to fire another arrow. Oh my god.
Both arrows go wide.
Ooh. 2 turns of 0 effect.
Ooh.
That's it for me.
Okay, so you took 2 attacks. Anything else? Sorry?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. There are no regular Sahuagin to take an action, so Yet, you're up.
Alright. I am going to send a firebolt at the one over by Kelnozz.
Okay. 24 hits.
Or
Okay, the creature cries out as your firebolt slams into it. but it manages to, even though it seems extremely bloodied and burned, it manages to stay on its feet.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay, on their turn, first one's gonna be sending a flurry of attacks at Tharhun
Oh boy.
at advantage. Yep. So okay, first attack hits. So take 7 piercing damage. Second attack hits, so take another 7 piercing damage. And third attack misses. Same thing with Kelnozz here. So first
Ooh.
attack hits, take 7 damage. Ooh, second attack hits, take another 7 damage.
I'm down.
Oh. No, Kelnozz.
10,
Ooh.
20,
Remember me.
30. And with his last attack, he's going to come up here and attack Eikooc. You are at full health?
I am at full health.
Alright, misses.
Whew.
Alright, now it is Tharhun's turn.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Me and then Kelnozz.
I'm down.
I think I have to...
There's not many guys left. You should be able to
Yeah, but
gank them.
your turn is next. I think I'm gonna do how does this work? Oh, touch? Get out of here. Touch range.
Really nonsense.
Well, it sucks. I can't. Okay, well, okay. I'll do. I'll attack. Whatever. I would help you if I could, but I've got this champion man in front of me. Aha! I strike viciously and re-roll that 1. So it's basically +2, so it's 10 damage.
Alright, 10 damage.
In case I miss, I think I will do a level 2 Divine Smite. Kablam! So it's gonna be 18 extra damage.
Oof.
Thanks.
A heavy arc of copper lightning cracks into him. And you see him reel back almost in more damage than your sword. He's on shaky legs but manages to stand.
Oh my god.
What a jerk. I level my blade and stab at him one more time. Oh, it's a Critterino!
Ooh,
Oh, probably unnecessary at this point.
very unnecessary.
Slice them up.
You manage to give him
Explodes.
a heavy wound as your sword stabs deep into him. And he falls down dead.
Okay, I'm gonna move like over here between myself and this guy in Kelnozz. And I don't think are any of these bonus actions? Probably not.
The Divine
Action.
Smite? No, I know those aren't.
Yeah, I don't think I have any slight like healing bonus actions, so
What about your lay
And,
on hands? Is that not a bonus
that's an action.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's an action. I just looked that one up. Would
Do you not have healing word?
no, I don't. Not this guy.
Oh, okay.
Would stabilize be a full action?
Yes, it would.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just guarding you, Kelnozz here.
Alright.
I gurgle blood from my throat.
Make a death saving throw.
I have it right here.
Alright, one
That's a
failure.
fail.
Brynn, you're up.
That's a big fail.
He's
At
in the
least it
death
wasn't a
zone.
crit fail.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Those are no good.
Hmm. Am I able to swing around this guy without invoking an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
All right. I swing around him and cast a Cure Wounds on Kelnozz.
Yeah.
Level 2. That's the highest level I've got. Oh, yeah. Total of 7.
I'll take it.
That's just awful. I don't think I've ever gotten a good roll. Like every time I like use an extra spell level higher, I get like a 1 on the D8 roll.
Yeah.
That's my action, and I don't really have bonus actions to speak of. Yeah, that's it.
It's good for me. Thank you.
Yeah, bring you back to life.
All right.
Put you on your feet.
So Brynn uses action to cast with Golden Light, which encompasses Kelnozz, returning some vitality. Next is Eikooc turn.
Unfortunately, I don't have any touch attacks. It's a minor oversight. So I'm gonna have to do a firebolt, I think. Can do that instead. No, let's do a firebolt. Is that probably at disadvantage then?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'll take it.
A 15 is a miss.
Really?
What?
Yep.
Wow.
He
That's
manages to dodge, and your fireball goes right past his shoulder.
quite impressive AC he has. All right, I will look a little bit sad about that.
Okay. On his turn, he is going to attack you. What's your AC? Eikooc?
16.
Alright, so with his first attack, you take 7 piercing damage. With his second 2 attacks, he'll roll at this at advantage. Misses the second attack. And hits with the third, so take another 7 piercing damage.
Oh, almost half my health.
And he looks around desperately and is going to make a break for it.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill him.
Yeah.
So anyone
No
who wants to
escape.
take an attack of opportunity can.
Yep.
So Brynn and Eikooc
Can
go
I
first.
can I reach?
Not yet. He hasn't even entered your area yet. So
I can
Okay,
use
okay.
I can use a cantrip as a bonus, like as an attack of opportunity as a reaction. I think.
I don't think he can.
I think cantrips can be a reaction. That's the only way you can. That's the only way you can do an extra spell in a turn is if it's a cantrip. I think.
Well, yeah, that's not so much an extra spell. You can cast a cantrip and a bonus action spell. But in
Here you go.
terms
When
of
hostile, it's Oh no! Only if you have Warcat.
yeah, that's the whole point of the Warcaster feat is to let you cast a spell as an attack of opportunity attack.
Okay, so I guess I'll just try and hit him with my staff.
Sure.
Might as well try, I guess. Who knows?
Yeah, according to the player handbook, it's melee.
Okay, go ahead, roll your attack roll.
Sorry.
Get him with the staff.
Just roll
This is
d20 plus your strength.
This is unprecedented.
Yeah, so that's a miss.
That was at disadvantage, I guess. Or no. I guess not. Never mind. 9. It's fine. It's first roll.
Brandon, are you taking one? Possibly muted. Possibly
Ryan.
left. Alright, well, Tharhun, are you going to take one?
Yeah, for sure.
Better believe it.
Ryan probably fell asleep again. 17
I'll
hits into
reroll
9 kills
two.
it, so
Oh, good.
as he tries to escape, you manage to catch him with your blade, and he slumps to the ground lifeless.
Nicely done. Well, we killed 20? 5, 10, 15, 22?
So I'm going to suggest that perhaps we pause there for tonight, seeing as you guys seem like you have a little bit more steam in you.
Oof. That fireball was legendary.
That killed a lot of dudes in one fireball. Like, is it all those dudes at the top that died in that fireball?
It wasn't quite all of them, it was 10 out of 14, though.
It's not bad.
And the dudes with warhammers were reduced to 1 hit point.
Oh, 1 hit point. Wow. That's pretty good. They only got 1 bang on that gong, too, so that's nice.
Alright, so let us stop there for now.